Hey there, guys, and today what we're going to be talking about is the Betty Crocker scissors. Grandmother used to say that there are two people in this world, two kind of people. She's a real cooker. So she used to say that there are two different kinds of people in the world, and there are choppers and there are cutters. And I consider myself both. A lot of people like to use knives and, chopping devices to cut their food and slice their food in the kitchen when they're preparing a meal or something. There are those, like me, who like to actually cut their food, like anything, like celery or sliced potatoes, or make your spaghetti like in small pieces instead of long strands of noodles. Anything. I mean, you'll be surprised the things you could cut instead of chop with using scissors. And there's a lot of necessary things to cut too. I mean, certain things that you have to get in there precisely to get things going, like certain parts of a chicken. Like if you want to take all the pieces off, say like the legs or anything like that, legs or wings or stuff, it's really nice being able to use scissors to do it. It really saves some time, and it really cuts well. Okay, well, these scissors, the Crocker kind, these cut very well, surprisingly, because they're not very expensive at all. They slice really nicely. I mean, you can get a really nice, smooth cut and a sharp cut with these. These are not very heavy, but sturdy, real sturdy and strong. This part here, this white part here, is thick plastic, and this part here is stainless steel, and they're really sharp, really, really sharp. So be careful. But this side has that jagged edge. This is the part that really helps when you're cutting that meat that I'm telling you about. It gets in there. It really does. It gets in there really good. And, if you have any issues cutting, you get in there, you hold it, like you cut, and then you could, almost like teeth, get in there and tear it a bit, with those jagged edges, and they're really, really sharp. Yeah. And very good. These really do well when you're cooking. The first time I tried to use these actually is the first time I'm using scissors when I'm cooking. It was turned on to me by my aunt, because I used to be a chopper. I chopped everything. And so she actually gave me these pairs of scissors about 4 months ago. She told me, no, don't chop it, cut it, and use these, cut it. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And I have not gone back. It's really so much easier. I mean, there's certain things that you're going to have to use a knife instead of scissors, but it's just really, really easy to, like if you're cutting greens and stuff, like the green leafy vegetables, like even salads, you bunch up the, say, lettuce or the green leaves together like in a ball, and you just take your scissors and just start shaving them down, and it's really easy. I mean, I thought it was unheard of because I don't know how many times you ever hear of chefs or anything using scissors, but yeah, I mean, these are cooking scissors. I mean, you should use them for cooking, but you can pretty much use them to cut just about anything, paper or cardboard or something like that, anything, and it'll work. But save these for your kitchen cooking, because it's really good. I mean, these cut nicely. You will get a lot of good cutting out of these, especially. And you see this part here? See this? You can actually crack nuts with that. I cracked a few nuts using that. But you can't crack like real big nuts. Like a walnut would be pretty hard, but like say an almond or something like that, yeah, you can get in there and crack with that. It's pretty handy. Yeah, these are really good. I really like them a lot. Only use these for, a short time, just a few months, but so far so good. They are still going strong and I use them often too. So yeah, so I hope you guys use this information. This is the Betty Crocker scissors. All right, I will see you again next time, guys. All right, see ya. Bye-bye.